new session at Graduate Guru. This is the last session for our topic, Final Accounts of Insurance Companies. We are going to do a question where we will be preparing final accounts, but the company is doing three types of insurance business: fire, marine and miscellaneous. So let us see how we do that sum. Let us read question 17. Following are the balances of All-in-One Insurance Company Limited as on 31st March 2020. I'll quickly read through the balances. Capital is given. Balance of funds is given for all three. This is nothing but unexpired risk reserve. Unclaimed dividends, which will be our current liability. Amount due to other insurance companies, also current liability. Creditors is also a current liability. P&L account, we have credit balance, which is our opening balance. Agents balances is given, which is a debit, so that's a asset. Advances and other assets we will show it. Interest accrued but not due, again this is the interest जो हमें मिलना है, so it's our asset. Due from other insurance companies, again an asset. Cash in hand, current account with bank, दोनों amounts अलग दिए हैं, so we'll make a schedule for cash and bank balances also. Furniture and equipment दिया है, they've given us the cost, और जो बाहर amount है in the amount column, that is our WDV. ये दोनों opening amounts हैं. Stock of stationery, again another asset. Expenses of management is given separately for fire, marine, miscellaneous, और other भी दिया है, which is for overall business. Outstanding premium, again asset, हमें मिलना है वो premium. Bad debts is given. Transfer fees received, this is other income for the company. Reserve for bad debts, ये opening reserve है bad debts के लिए. Income tax paid, this is the tax that you have paid, ये हम provision के सामने adjust करेंगे. Mortgage loan debit, debit means ये loan हमने दिया है, so this will come in our loan schedule. Sundry debtors is current asset. Government securities, investment in debentures of companies and equity shares of companies, ये तीनों amounts है हमारे investments. Claims less reinsurance, so net claim is given for all the three businesses separately. Premium less reinsurance is also given separately. Interest and dividend on investments, so सारे जो हमारे investments है उस पर interest and dividend है. This is a common investment because we don't know the breakup, fire, marine, miscellaneous का, so we will take this income in the P&L. Tax deducted at source, so interest जो हमें मिला है उस पर TDS है. This is nothing but our tax paid only, so हम इसे tax paid के साथ add कर देंगे and then we will find the difference between provision and total tax paid. और commission दिया है again for all the three separately. Additional information we have provide 10% depreciation on original cost of furniture and equipments. Provide depreciation on investment, यहाँ पर investment पर depreciation है, that is nothing but a reduction in its value. Transfer to general reserve, 500,000 amount is given. Outstanding claims on 31st March, ये closing outstanding के amounts है for fire, marine and miscellaneous. Provide 50% for tax. Provide for unexpired risks at 100% for marine, 50% for other businesses. We already know that marine के लिए 100 होता है, बाकी सब के लिए it is 50. So we are supposed to prepare our entire set of final accounts. So this time there are three different businesses. So मैंने revenue account को columnar form में बनाया है for fire, marine and miscellaneous separately. वैसे ही जो revenue account के schedules हैं, that will also appear in the columnar form, and then I have made our P&L account, which we'll come to a little later. So first let us begin with our premium earned, which we have to show in our revenue account, which is schedule 1. Now what they have already given to us is the net premium. after adjusting the reinsurance premium also. So we will start with that amount which they have given, net premium. So our net premiums given in the question, the amounts are already in 1000. So we will directly write those amounts. For fire, it is 88,125. For marine, it is 51,125. And for miscellaneous, it is 13,112.5. So 0.50. Yahan bhi you can write 0.00 if you want. Okay. Now after this, we have to adjust for unexpired risk reserve. So as usual, we'll do a small working note for that and then bring the amounts over here. So I'll make a working note here, unexpired risk reserve. Now because for different businesses the rates are different, तो एक हम rate के लिए भी amount, we'll write rates separately. तो fire के लिए we will have 50%, marine के लिए 100, miscellaneous is 50. This is so that we don't make a mistake when we are calculating. Ab let us calculate our closing. So ये जो rates है, we will use that and these rates will be applied on the net premium. So fire के लिए it will be 50% of 88,125. That is 44,062.50. So this is for fire. Marine is 100%, so same amount आ जाएगा 51,125 and I'll put 0.00. और miscellaneous के लिए 50%, so 13,112.5 into 50%, we get 6,556.25. So these are our closing reserves. Now we will compare them with opening reserves. Opening reserve के amount from our trial balance जो हमें funds दिए हैं, that is our opening reserve. So 40,000 for fire. For marine, it is 47,500. And for miscellaneous, it is 10,932.50. So let us subtract this. यहाँ पर दोनों में closing is more, पर for miscellaneous opening is more. पहले we will write them as normal numbers. So 44,062.5 minus 40,000, we get 4,062.50. For marine, it is 51,125 minus 47,500. 3,625. And for miscellaneous, as I said, the closing is less, but still we will write it as a positive figure here, 4,376.25. But when we are taking it in our schedule, ये schedule में you have to remember, closing अगर ज़्यादा है तो negative figure. So these two will be negative figures in our schedule. 4,062.50 and 3,625. और ये जो है यहाँ पर closing is less, इसीलिए ये positive figure होकर ऊपर जाएगा, which is 4,376.25. So ये amount add हो जाएगा. These two will be subtracted. So let us do that now. 88,125 minus 4,062.5, we get 84,062.50. For marine, it will be 51,125 minus 3,625, which is 47,500. और यहाँ पर ऐड करना है. So 13,112.5 plus 4,376.25, we get 17,488.75. These are the amounts of our premium earned जो हम लेकर जाएंगे in our revenue account. So for fire 84,062.50, marine के लिए 47,500, miscellaneous is 17,488.75. So this is what we have in our premiums. Profit or loss on investment कुछ दिया नहीं है, so I'll put a dash for that. Even other income is not there. और जो इंटरेस्ट डिविडेंड रेंट है वो कॉमन है फॉर कॉमन इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो रेवेन्यू में आई कैन नॉट शो इट बिकॉज आई डोंट नो फायर, मरीन और मिसलेनियस का ब्रेकअप क्या है. सो फॉर रेवेन्यू ये अमाउंट भी डैश हो जाएगा. सो विल गेट आवर टोटल एज सेम. लेट अस कॉपी दैट डाउन. 84,062.5, 47,500 and 17,488.75. Now we go to our expense side where we have claims incurred. Claims में हमारे पास एक adjustment है, so it's better to make a schedule for that. So we'll make our schedule to claims incurred. यहाँ पर we have an amount given for claims less reinsurance. So net amount दिया है, net claims paid. It's given separately for each of the insurance businesses. So amount is 22,500 for fire. Then we have 17,945 for marine. And we have 3,400 for miscellaneous. और इसमें एक ही एडजस्टमेंट है. वी हैव टू ऐड द आउटस्टैंडिंग क्लेम. आउटस्टैंडिंग क्लोजिंग. ओपनिंग नहीं दिया है. वी डोंट हैव एन ओपनिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग इन आवर ट्रायल बैलेंस. एडजस्टमेंट में क्लोजिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग है. तो 10,000 फॉर फायर, 2,500 for marine, and for miscellaneous it is 1,625. Let us add this. We'll get our amounts. So 22,500 plus 10,000, 32,500, 17,945 plus 2,500, 24,445, and the last one is 3,400 plus 1,625. We get 5,025. Let us take this to our revenue accounts. 32,500 for fire, 20,445 for marine, and 5,025 for miscellaneous. अब हमारे पास है कमीशन. कमीशन के लिए यहाँ पर कोई एडजस्टमेंट नहीं है. देयर इज नो प्लस माइनस विच वी हैव टू डू. सो जो ट्रायल बैलेंस में अमाउंट्स दिए हैं, वी कैन डायरेक्टली राइट दैट ओवर हियर विदाउट मेकिंग अ शेड्यूल. सो लेट अस राइट द कमीशन अमाउंट विच इज 25,000. And for marine it is 17,500 and miscellaneous is 4,000. Even in operating expenses हमारे पास एक ही ऐसा operating expense है which is related to different insurances और उस पर भी कोई adjustment नहीं है. So here in bracket I'll just write down what that operating expense is. It is nothing but our management expense. So इसके लिए भी हमें schedule बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. We can directly write the amounts. अमाउंट्स है 14,000 फॉर फायर, 8,000 and 2,000 for the other two. So you can save on making your schedules. अगर single amounts है तो you can directly write it. Anyway the sum is too big, तो यहाँ पर जितने हम schedules avoid कर सकते हैं we can avoid it. So now let us take the totals of our expense side. So 32,500, 25,000 and 14,000. यहाँ पर total है 71,500. For marine 20,445 plus 17,500 plus 8,000. We have 45,945. And for miscellaneous 5,025, 4,000 and 2,000. We have 11,025. So these are our operating expenses, total expenses. Now income minus expense करेंगे. So 84,062.5 minus 71,500, we get 12,562.50. 47,500 minus 45,945, we get 1,555. And for the last one, 17,488.75 minus 11,025, we get 6,463.75. So these are our three operating profits for fire, marine and miscellaneous. अब ये हम कहाँ लेकर जाएंगे? To our profit and loss account. अब ये तीनों के amounts हम separately दिखाएंगे. So for my fire, it is 12,562.50. For marine, it is 1,555.00. And last miscellaneous के लिए it is 6,463.75. So यहाँ पर आ गए हमारे operating profits. Now over here जो income from investment है वहाँ पर we will show that interest, dividend and rent वाला amount, which is the income for common investments. So हमारे common investments का income दिया है 2,925. और ये ट्रायल बैलेंस में अमाउंट है, यहाँ पर स्पेसिफाई नहीं किया है इट इज ग्रॉस या नेट. वी विल अज्यूम इट इज ग्रॉस. टीडीएस ऑलरेडी इसमें एडेड है. अदर इनकम में वी हैव ट्रांसफर फीस रिसीव्ड. दिस इज द इनकम विच अ कंपनी गेट्स जब शेयर ट्रांसफर होते हैं बिटवीन टू शेयर होल्डर्स. सो अदर इनकम में आई विल शो ट्रांसफर फीस रिसीव्ड और उसका अमाउंट है 50. Now let's take a total of all of this. So 12,562.5, 1,555, 6,463.75, 2,925 and 50. We will get 23,556.25. This is our total income from all the businesses together. Now this provisions, others. अब यहाँ पर what did I tell you? What comes over here? अगर हम bad debts का reserve अभी create कर रहे हैं, जो हमारे पास ट्रायल बैलेंस में है, that is already a reserve for the earlier year. So वो हम यहाँ पर नहीं दिखाएंगे. But जो investment का depreciation दिया है, investment depreciation is nothing but diminution in investment. So that amount you have to definitely show over here. It's like a provision. जो investment का diminution value दिया है, they've given it to us in a number which is 500,000. So I'll directly take that over here. 500.00. Now coming to other expenses. Other expenses में whatever are the common expenses वो हमें दिखाने हैं. So पहले we will show our depreciation on furniture. अब depreciation के लिए क्या बोला है? That you have to charge depreciation on the cost. Cost हमें दिया है 5,000, brackets में दिया है in the trial balance. Rate is 10%. So on the cost 5,000, we will charge depreciation of 10%. So 500 is the amount. इसके बाद we have management expenses जो common थे. So तीनों insurance business के लिए जो हमारे पास management expenses थे, that we have shown over here. इसके अलावा एक fourth amount भी दिया था which was others. Others means वो common expenses है. So that will come over here. The amount is 1,500. That is 1500.00. और एक bad debts का amount दिया है. Again हमें पता नहीं था for which insurance business the bad debts are given. So we will take it over here as a common expense. So the bad debts amount given is 500 again. So if we take a total of all these 500 plus 500,000, 2,500 and 3,000. So total of expense side is 3,000. ये हमारी income है. Let us subtract the two. We will get our profit before tax. So 23,556.25 minus 3,000. Our profit before tax is 20,556.25. Now we have to subtract our tax, our appropriations, etc. जो हम कर रहे हैं in some time. पहले take down all of this, then we'll continue with the sum. So first, let us complete our P&L account. यहाँ पर I have removed the breakup of the other expenses. मैंने total लिख दिया है. Now we need to calculate our tax, which is given as 50%. पर we cannot directly use 50% on this, क्योंकि यहाँ पर I have a provision which is diminution in investment, जो मैंने expense में लिया है. But this is not allowed as an expense for income tax purpose. So पहले हम हमारे profit को increase करेंगे by this much amount. So first I will add the profit which we have to 500 and then I will charge 50% of that amount. ये expense allowed नहीं है. So my profit will be more as per income tax. So that is what we are doing over here. So 20,556.25 plus 500 और उसका हम करेंगे 50%. So we will get 10,528.125 है. I will write it as 13. So if you directly take 50% of this amount, ये amount अलग आएगा. So be careful. जब भी diminution in investment है, add that to your profit और जो total profit है उस पर 50% या whatever percent is given. Now let us subtract 20,556.25 minus 10,528.13. We will get 10,028.12. This is our profit after tax. अब इसमें हम P&L का ओपनिंग बैलेंस जो ट्रायल बैलेंस में है वो ऐड कर देंगे which is 4020. So let us add that. So the total profit that we have for appropriations is 14,048.12. Appropriation में they've asked us for a transfer to general reserve. So I'll just write it in the brackets. Transfer to general reserve. और वो amount दिया हुआ है as 500,000. So that is what we will subtract from this total profit. And we get 13,548.12 as our final profit जो हम लेकर जाएंगे in our reserves and surplus schedule. So this is the completion of our P&L. Now we will move on to our balance sheet. Format is ready. Again, first is share capital. इस sum में share capital के लिए कोई details नहीं दिए हैं. So I can skip the schedule. Directly हम amount लिख देंगे यहाँ पर. So the amount given for share capital is 16,000. If you want, you can make a schedule and show authorized question mark. Issued, subscribed, maybe you don't know the number of shares. हमें पता नहीं है. These shares are of 10 each, 100 each. So I'm going to write down this amount directly. Now we'll make a schedule for reserves and surplus. So schedule 6, reserves and surplus. यहाँ पर we will have two things. जो reserve for bad debts है उसे गलती से यहाँ पर मत लिख देना. Don't just see the words. See what is the actual nature of that account. यहाँ पर first I will show general reserve. That is a reserve. So वो वहाँ पर आएगा. General reserve में there was no opening balance. हमारे trial balance में कहीं भी general reserve नहीं है. पर we have transferred an amount from our P&L 500,000. So वो हम लिख देंगे यहाँ पर. And we will also write our P&L account. That's a credit balance, positive balance जो हमने यहाँ पर calculate किया है 13,548.12. So these are the two things in our reserves. Let us take a total. We get 14,048.12. Let us take that to our balance sheet. There is nothing in fair value change. Borrowings भी कुछ नहीं दिए हैं. So I'll put a dash. Let us take a total of these two. We will get 30,048.12. Now let us move to our application of funds. Investment schedule इस बार हम बनाएंगे because they've given us some breakup. 2-3 चीजें हैं in our investments. So let us make a schedule for investments. First we have government securities. Then we have investment in debentures. And we also have investment in equity shares. किसी और कंपनी के shares में we have invested. So ये तीन amounts we will take. So our government securities is 52,850. Our debentures is 23,275. And the equity shares amount is 11,250. Now you will say कि ये diminution का क्या? This is also related to investment. पर ये क्या है? This is a provision. So I'm going to take it in my provision schedule. Don't touch anything over here. ये amounts ऐसे ही रहेंगे. Let us take our total. 52,850, 23,275, 11,250. We get 87,375. Let us take that to our balance sheet. Then we have loans, और loans में एक loan है हमारे पास, mortgage loan. So let us make a schedule for that. They have specifically said that it is a mortgage loan. Generally हम loan के schedule में we show the breakup security wise and performance wise etc etc. यहाँ पर I don't have all the details, so हम सिर्फ ये जितना दिया है detail उतना बता देंगे. So our mortgage loan is 48,750. Let us take that to the balance sheet directly. Then let us make a schedule for our fixed assets. वहाँ भी एक ही है, fixed asset furniture, and there is no need to make a full table for that. Okay, so table में सारे details हमारे पास है भी नहीं. So I am going to write the asset directly in our normal manner. Furniture and equipments. Cost दिया है, which I will show separately. Cost is given as 5,000. So वो हम बताएंगे. And from this we will subtract our total depreciation. Total depreciation means जो already trial balance में WDV दिया है, which is after depreciation. So वो amount plus हमारा जो depreciation हमने इस other expenses में include किया था. So that will also be taken in this schedule. So पहले 5,000 minus जो हमारा WDV है. WDV is 2,900. What does that mean? अगर ये cost है, ये book value है. That means जो difference है वो depreciation है. So that is what I am calculating here. Plus जो हमारे current year का depreciation है, which was 10% of our cost. That is 500. 10% of 5,000. So पहले 5,000 minus 2,900. Last year तक का depreciation, if I calculate from here, it is 2,100 plus 500. So we get 2,600 as our total depreciation. When we subtract, हमारा net book value है 2,400. This is what I'll take to our balance sheet. Then we have to make a schedule for cash and bank balances. This time we will make a schedule क्योंकि हमारे पास दो अलग amounts हैं. So our schedule number 11, cash bank balance. यहाँ पर cash in hand अलग दिया है and current account with bank is given. So we'll write the amounts. Cash in hand is 175 and the current account is 1500. Total it up, you'll get 1675. Take that to your balance sheet. Now we have 3 more schedules remaining. We'll continue that. First take down this much. Now let's make our schedule 12 for advances and other assets. So यहाँ पर जो भी दूसरे assets हैं in our trial balance which have not been taken anywhere else, हम उसका एक list बना देंगे. So first is our agents balances. Again it's a debit, इसलिए हम यहाँ पर बता रहे हैं. So that amount is 6750. Then we also have due from insurance companies. Due from means it's recoverable. Asset है 3225. फिर we've been given interest accrued. As I said, this is our income जो हमें मिलना है. So again receivable asset हो जाएगा 1125. Then we also have stock of stationery. That is also an asset for us. So stock of stationery, that is 70. Then we have outstanding premium, again जो income है which we are supposed to receive. Receivable is an asset. So outstanding premium 4100. And we have our debtors. और generally इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज में हम प्रोविजन अगर कोई है डेटर्स पे तो हम यहाँ पर माइनस नहीं करेंगे. अगेन दैट विल बी शोन सेपरेटली इन आवर प्रोविजंस. सो डेटर्स का अमाउंट है 1250. लेट अस टेक अ टोटल ऑफ ऑल ऑफ दिस. So 6750, 3225, 1125, 70, 4100 and 1250. We get 16520. So this I'll take to the balance sheet over here. And we have to take a subtotal. Subtotal हम किसका लेते हैं? Only these two amounts, schedule 11 and 12. So when we add, we get 18195. This is just our subtotal. ये सारे का total नहीं है. It's only the total of these two. Now going to current liabilities, which is our next schedule 13. और current liabilities में हमारे पास 3-4 चीजें हैं which we'll write. First is unclaimed dividend. जो dividend हमने पे किया है पर it has not been collected by the shareholders. So unclaimed dividend 425. Then we have amount due to insurance companies. ये हमें पे करना है दूसरी कंपनीज को for whatever reason, reinsurance के लिए, co-insurance के लिए. So that will come over here 1725. Then we have creditors, which is definitely our liability. So creditors is 3625. And we also have outstanding claims. जो हमारे closing claims थे outstanding. That is what we will show over here. Adjustment है तो 2 effect. Second effect यहाँ पर 14125. Let us add all of this up. 425, 1725, 3625, 14125. 19,900 is the total of our current liabilities. Now let's write down our provisions. Provisions में सबसे पहले unexpired risk reserve. Unexpired risk reserve में हम तीनों amounts का total लेंगे जो हमने हमारे working note में calculate किया था. So the closing balances. So 44,062.5 was for fire, फिर 51,125 फॉर मरीन एंड 6,556.25 फॉर मिसलेनियस. सो हमारा टोटल है 101743.75. So I'll just mention over here, this is the total of all the three. Now we have to show our provision for tax. और प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स हमेशा नेट अमाउंट होगा. तो जो भी हमने यहाँ पर प्रोविजन क्रिएट किया है, दैट इज ओवर हियर आवर टैक्स प्रोविजन. इसमें से वी विल सबट्रैक्ट व्हाटएवर टैक्स हैज बीन पेड. सो 10,528.13 माइनस जो हमारे ट्रायल बैलेंस में पेड अमाउंट है, वन इज 6,000 और सेकेंड अमाउंट जो TDS है, टैक्स डिडक्टेड एट सोर्स, दैट इज ऑल्सो टैक्स पेड. सो वो भी यहाँ पर माइनस हो जाएगा 585. सो लेट अस सब्ट्रैक्ट दिस. 10,528.13 माइनस 6,000 माइनस 585. नेट अमाउंट हमेशा यहाँ दिखेगा 3943.13. अगर इन दोनों टैक्स पेड का अमाउंट ज्यादा है, देन दिस सेम अमाउंट दैट इज माइनस करके वी विल शो इट इन आवर करंट एसेट्स, दैट इज यहाँ पर इन आवर शेड्यूल 12. पर हियर प्रोविजन इज मोर, इसलिए हम प्रोविजंस में दिखा रहे हैं. प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्स इज डन. देन एज आई सेड, रिजर्व फॉर बैड डेट्स, दैट विल कम इन आवर प्रोविजंस. द अमाउंट फॉर दैट इज 585. And don't forget this provision, diminution in investment जो हमने create किया है, that will come over here. Provision for investment, which is 500. Now let us take a total of our provisions also. So starting from here, 101,743.75, 3943.13, 585 and 500, we get 106,771.88. Let us take that over here. 106,771.88. अब इन दोनों का सब टोटल लेंगे हम. So that is 126671.88. और नेट करंट एसेट्स के लिए ये टोटल, दैट इज A माइनस दिस B, बट दिस A इज लेस, सो मीन्स हमें नेगेटिव सब टोटल मिलेगा. सो माइनस 18,195, वी विल गेट 108,476.88, but I will put it in brackets क्योंकि जब जो हम सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं that is more. We don't have miscellaneous expenditure and no P&L debit. अब हम टोटल किसका लेंगे? These three, ये दोनों इग्नोर करेंगे because you've already taken them in the total. So these three and ये माइनस हो जाएगा. So 87,375 plus 48,750, 2,400 minus this amount 108,476.88, we get this same amount which is 30,048.12. So this is how you complete your final accounts of insurance companies. So I hope you've understood everything. Special mention is about unexpired risk reserve. वो हर sum में आपको properly calculate करना है. And all the other things, where what schedule what amount goes to, that is important. Okay, so the calculations are basic. सिर्फ unexpired risk reserve is one calculation जो आपको याद करके करना है even though sum में नहीं दिया है. So depending on whether it is fire, marine या miscellaneous, you will calculate it accordingly. Otherwise the balance sheet schedules are pretty self-explanatory. यहाँ पर we always show the schedule जहाँ पर हमारे पास details है. Details नहीं है तो you can directly write the amount in your balance sheet itself. So that's it for this session. We wind up this session and we wind up this topic. Take this down and that's it. Thank you.